it's us. We're here.
We are at the Fireside again.
Fireside chat again. Here we are.
I had a brain fart there for a second. All of a sudden I went, we're at
someplace. We don't know where we are. We're not sure where the heck we are. We're here at Santosha in front of the fireplace. You can kind of see it here. If I move this picture of Lucius, you can actually see that there's a fireplace there.
There it is.
Yay.
So maybe the last time that you joined us live, we actually kind of did an impromptu live from Lilydale.
Yes, we were so excited to be in Lilydale.
It was a
beautiful
day. We totally lucked out for sure.
We really did. We did, and we walked all around. We went out to the stump, right? What else did we do? We saw all the guest houses.
We walked through the whole area. Oh, let's just say hi to people. We got people join us left and right.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey,
Hi, Kathy.
How are you? And
hi, Jose.
We have Jose as well, and we've got Janice.
That's my sister Janine. Janine, you're actually watching us live. You usually don't ever see us live. Hi, Neen.
Look at that.
I can't wait to see Neen in August.
So what a lovely audience we have building already.
We do.
And David just joined
us
as well.
Hi, Dave Fearman. Hi, how you doing, Dave? Long time no see.
It's almost like Angie's going to jump in and have a conversation with one of you.
I know. Oh, there's my other sister, Mel. All right, Mel, look at this, Mel. We have our mascot. There's Lucius. How's Lucius doing? We hope he's doing good. So,
who else do we have? Kathleen is with us. Nancy's with us, and Kat Jan.
Nancy, you watched our pictures from Lilydale. It was beautiful. Watch our live from Lilydale because we did a whole tour. It's so beautiful.
We actually walked through the whole Lilydale. It was fabulous.
And we tried to capture the peace, and I think we did. A lot of people said we actually were silent, which is hard for us.
It is kind of hard for us. We were kind of chopping at the bit.
Yeah. No, it was tough.
But what was amazing was, I don't even think we thought about it. We went to the stump and we were the only ones there.
Yeah.
And it was so incredible. So we are so happy that we are able to bring that to you live from Lilydale.
Yeah, we'll do that again. We'll do that again in the summer, for sure.
Absolutely.
When there's more festivities going on. You did watch it, Nancy? Good. Thank you. Thanks for watching it. So, we appreciate that.
We were there for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to explain?
So we went down there. You guys know Fellowships of the Spirit. I'll show you their catalog. But that's where I went to school, and I graduated about 15 years ago. And we went down because Fellowships of the Spirit, it's a 2-year program, and it's an ordination program. So Thursday was ordination.
Yes.
And it was amazing.
It was the first time for me, so I was really excited to be there. And I really enjoyed the ceremony. It was absolutely beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It's very moving.
Yes.
And if you want to look on Angie's page, and I think I have it on mine as well, and Santosha's page, we have some pictures from the actual ceremony, so you can kind of get an idea of what the ceremony is all about.
Yeah, what happens. And actually one of our good friends, Darnell, a lot of our friends graduated, but Darnell actually works out of Santosha.
Yes.
And she was ordained on Thursday, so that was pretty exciting. I actually got to be part of the ceremony, so I was really excited about that.
Yes.
It was pretty awesome.
It was great, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get some of our questions
here. Oh,
here.
yeah. Now, if you guys write in some questions, we're going to do some readings today. We didn't do readings the last time, but I'm going to do some readings, and Paula's going to answer some plant questions. So as soon as we start to get some questions, then we'll start tuning in and doing some readings, right, Paula?
Yes, absolutely. I just want to make sure I was online here with some questions, because I guess we've got one already, but do we want to move on to something else first? What else do we want to talk about?
We do a couple readings.
Okay.
We do a couple readings, and then we have lots to share with things. We're going to tell you what's going on. You know what? I'll just tell them real quick, Paula. How about I talk about on this Wednesday night at the Meeting House in Williamsville? This is so exciting. Yeah.
Yes.
It is our spiritual worship service. So we hold it now at the Meeting House. We used to have it here, but now we have enough people coming that we moved to a bigger location. So that's pretty exciting. And actually, our speaker is Mark Thomas, who is co-founder of Fellowships of the Spirit. Mm-hmm. And Mark is probably one of the best speakers I've ever heard. He's fantastic. So, one of these days, if you guys would like it, I would love to be able to record our speakers at the worship service.
If I'm going to be at the service this week, why don't I just kind of jump in and
Paula will probably jump in and do that. That'd be good. That'd be good.
Well, I'll use your phone, though.
Okay, you can use my phone. Here's a real funny story. So, you know how you have your passwords on your phones? So Paula picks up my phone phone.
Don't tell the password, though.
I won't tell the password, but she presses in the password, and she goes, that's your password? That's my password too. So we had the same password.
Isn't that funny?
Know. Isn't that funny?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So listen, why don't we start diving right in?
All right. You know what? I'm going to say my prayer real quick. I always like to whenever I do messages, it's always, I believe they're for healing purposes and for people's highest and best. So I always start with a prayer.
Yeah.
Oh God, as we open the door to communication, in the unity of the Holy Spirit, the great I am presence of the universe, we give thanks, for we know that the words spoken are filled with your love, truth, wisdom, and understanding of the highest. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
All right.
Did I see Michelle? Did Michelle have something in there?
Michelle did jump in, and I think she was just saying hello.
Oh, all right.
So
I thought Michelle, did you have a question in there too?
Well, I'll look for it.
Oh, all right. Okay, Paula's looking.
Simmer
Simmer down. For God's sakes, I'm jumping ahead.
I know. I got the first
I'm jumping ahead, for God's sakes.
For the love of Pete.
For the love of, yeah.
So
Hey, she didn't, you know what, that's real good.
My
She
gosh.
didn't.
Can I ask you the
kept
first
it clean.
question?
She kept it clean.
I know.
She didn't swear.
It's difficult. Sometimes. Listen, Janet wants to know about sale of property. Can you tune in and maybe find out?
Hi, Janet. Yeah, let me take a look here. Okay, sale of property. I actually, as soon as I'm closing my eyes and I'm taking a look at this and I'm asking your guides to show me, and what I'm seeing is a sign on the lawn, hammered in, and I see sold going across the sign. So I want to say that when I'm seeing that, that's the first thing I saw. I didn't even see sale, I saw sold. So I feel like it's going to happen a lot faster than you're expecting it to. They're showing me patience. It has to be the right buyer, and be patient with it too, because you'll get close to the price that you want to get if you're patient with it. Okay, so I want to say that you might have to go down a little bit, but I don't feel like much. I feel like stick to your guns because you know what it's worth. Okay, and I leave that with you for your highest and best.
That is lovely. Good.
Okay.
Everybody likes to see a sold sign when you're trying to sell something.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yes.
So let me just see here. Nancy would like
Hi,
to
Nancy.
know. She says she's looking for some peace. Is she going to find it?
Let me take a look and see. Hi, Nancy. So I want to say that I feel like this is they're kind of showing me that always peace is within, and that's really what I'm seeing. And I feel like it feels to me like you've gone through. I'm seeing rough waters, like some rocky kind of waters, like rapids, and things have been like that for you, like up and down for a while. But they're showing me that there are some places in your life that there are peace, and I feel like you need to connect more to those places. And I want to say that they're showing me here too. I keep seeing like a strong making sure that you're meditating, and that's kind of for everybody, really, like meditating and going within changes. Like every class that we ever teach here at the center, and Paula and I teach all the time together, we always start with meditation because it completely changes the energy. So I want to say that they're showing me that, and I feel like it's doing things for yourself as well. And I keep on seeing yoga, so I don't know if you do it, either meditation or yoga, but they're showing me here, start doing those because it'll help you. Okay, it'll help you to connect within, and it actually helps you handle things so much better. I know that for me, when I used to work a conventional job, I worked with Kathy at a car dealership, and I meditated, and that made my whole day just go so much better. The day was still the same on the outside, but inside I could handle it so much better. But I also want to say that they're showing me here too that things are like I feel like I see that rapid water for you, and I feel like it's going to start to smooth out. And they're showing me here that the summer is going to be a lot better. You're going to start to feel like, as you're going into summer, more peace for sure. Okay, and I leave that with you, enlightened love.
Meditation, so important.
Meditation is.
It is, absolutely.
Right, Paula? We start everything
with meditation. Sometimes for my workshops, for my classes, I always end with a little meditation because that's important too, because it gets you kind of like regroup and just can take a breather for a second just to give yourself that moment to kind of catch up and digest everything that you've just learned and shared. Right?
Absolutely. It shifts things inside. And for people that feel like they don't know how to meditate, I'm having a meditation workshop on the 15th. I'll give a little plug. Give a little plug, yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'll give a little plug. We have
How
that.
did I not know this?
I know, you should be part of it.
Oh,
you should make
cool.
Paula be here teaching it with me. Yeah. So but you can meditate, really just connect to your breathing. And if you just do like deep breathing and breathe all the way into your abdomen and do that 20 times or do that for 5 minutes, that's just as good, it really is. Yeah.
And yoga. 2, right?
Oh my God, I love yoga.
Okay,
I love yoga.
Are we having a yoga class here?
We're going to have a yoga class here soon. I don't know if Kelly Hale's on anywhere, but Kelly Hale's one of our practitioners, and she's going to start a yoga class, and I've asked her to do it during the day in the summer.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
And at night too for
That's
for
awesome.
others. Yeah, if anybody would love that,
those of you
send us
looking
some
for
hearts.
yoga,
Yeah, yoga.
we're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So I know Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
She messaged in and she actually just said, any vibes coming through for her?
Michelle, the first thing I'm seeing for you is peace. Okay, that was the first word, and I know we were just talking about that a few minutes ago. And I want to say that I feel like for you, you've been through a lot. There's been a lot. Like this whole last year has just been. I feel like a lot of changes and a lot of ups and downs for you. And I keep seeing that word peace. It's getting bigger. Like every time I'm looking off into the distance here, and I see it getting bigger and bigger. And I want to say that they're showing me here, it was a year of adjustments, and you had to get through the adjustments. And I feel like some of the other things that were happening because of the adjustments. Sometimes, there's things going on inside, and it ends up being reflective on the outside, where our lives are just a little tumultuous. And I feel like it's been that way for you. And they're showing me here that I keep seeing like that 1 year mark. So whatever the 1 year mark is of when these changes started for you is they're showing me that there's going to be a calmness after that. The year was needed to get through the adjustments because it feels to me like they were big adjustments. I'm hoping this is making sense to you. And they're showing me here, it's almost like this too. I keep seeing you going within. So it feels like you were within. I don't know if you weren't doing a lot socially or weren't doing a lot for a little while. And they're kind of showing me here that going within was really needed for you. It was necessary to help with the adjustment and to bring forth some of the healing. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they're showing me there's been a shift inside of you, and I feel like this shift's also affected your family too in a real good way. And they're showing me that next year is going to be a much better year. And I see you doing more things socially. I see you also kind of being in a place that you kind of said, okay, enough of things I don't really want to be doing. I want things in my life that are things that are going to have meaning to me, and I want people in my life that are going to bring me good energy and good things. And I feel like it's good that you've kind of maybe taken some stands in your life along those lines. And they're showing me keep doing it. Okay, next year is going to be a much better year. All of a sudden the word health came in too, and they're showing me here health wise. I don't know who's had the health issues, but it feels like not major but enough annoying kind of issues. Things are on the upswing now. They're on the upswing. They're going to start to get better. I see that for sure. Okay, next year, this whole next year is going to be much better for you. You're going to be living more your dream, okay? Follow your dreams too. They're showing me that too. Follow your dreams. And I almost want to say I feel like your dad coming through from the other side of life, and I feel like he was kind of he's showing me saying I was a little pushy. I was a little pushy and a little opinionated, and he's pushing you. I feel him pushing you, and he's saying go toward your dreams, okay? You only live one life. Make sure you're following your dreams. And I leave that with you in love and light.
Oh, that's a pretty strong message.
Oh,
You're very energetic delivering that one.
I was I know that came right through. A lot to say to Michelle.
Wow,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow,
I hope that helped and made sense. And that's true, like about following your dreams, right?
It is absolutely true about following your dreams. What I wanted to say though too is that you're talking about an energy shift, and it's kind of been like, don't you feel out there, and you can just throw your 2 cents in that. It's really been kind of a roller coaster ride this year.
It has. As everybody you talked to has kind of felt like that.
Yeah,
where there's
like
been ups and downs
and all around. And if you just keep yourself grounded though, and you should be able to, and keep on that positive. Oh, look at all the hearts.
So a lot of people are kind of thinking the same thing and feeling the same way. Yeah, it has, right, everybody? And I feel like just like an overall general message. And we don't have Cassandra, our good friend Cassandra Butler, who's an astrologer, and she'll tell you all about the energies and how they affect. And sometimes there are years or months where everybody you talk to is kind of going through ups and downs or a hard time. And I know that for sure from her that's how the energies have been. And they're shifting now, and things are going to start to get better. So I feel like everybody's going to feel that shift, right?
Good. Well, that's good because now the weather's great and the energy will be great. And we'll all be good to go, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me just check here. Sarah. Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Wants to know if any changes are coming up with her career.
Okay, Sarah, I saw a house. Okay, that was the first thing that kind of came in as I was listening to Paula. Right away, like I start to get images, and I feel real good about whatever's going on house-wise for you. I feel real good about. Okay, and I want to say that they're showing me here too that career-wise, I feel like it's time for a change, and they're showing me. I'm seeing like a ladder kind of coming out of the sky, and that always means to me that it's time to move upward, or something's going to come in that's going to start moving you upward, and I feel like it's time for that. They're showing me you're not going to have to do anything. I feel like it's just going to come to you. Okay, something's going to come, and it's almost like I'm seeing some kind of an offer, and it might even be at the place that you're currently at, or something you're going to find really, really soon. But they're showing me it's be patient with it, let it come. I'm seeing over the next, I keep seeing 3 to 4, so I want to say in the next 3 to 4 months is I feel like this is going to happen, and I'm seeing more money because I see money kind of falling on you as well, and that always for me is a symbol of there's going to be more money involved with this too. So just be patient and keep going in the direction you're going in. It's all going to come, and I'm seeing the word it's going to be easy. Okay, just keep following your heart, and I leave that with you in enlightened love.
That sounds good. More money.
More money. That's always a good thing, right? Yeah. And following your heart.
And following your heart.
That's an important thing, you know.
Follow your passion, and really stick to it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
If you set a goal for yourself, try to attain that goal.
Yes.
Don't just throw it out there and just think that, hoping against hope that it's going to come true. You got to work for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Right?
Yeah, you do. And you got to follow your heart, like what feels right. And sometimes you follow your heart and it seems scary,
Like,
but
sure.
Yeah, or change is scary. But you know what though? You make the change and follow your heart, and you wind up where you want to wind up in your life, right?
That's absolutely right.
We've done that.
We've done that. Yes,
some
for
of that,
sure,
yeah.
and then some.
Yeah.
And then some. So let me see here. We've got. Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, Holly. Holly wants to know if there's any good news for her.
Just some good news for you. Okay, let me take a look and see. I'm seeing again, more on the incline with you as well. And I want to say that it feels to me like things are settling in for you better work-wise is kind of what I'm seeing. And I feel like family-wise too. So I feel like both things. They showed me work, career, and they showed me family. And it's like things are going to start to settle down and settle in and start to move in the direction that you want them to. I see money with you too. I feel like just more abundance. I don't even want to say money. I feel like it's abundance because that's kind of what we want in our lives. And abundance to me means that we have the things that we need. So I feel like the things that you need and the things that you really want in your life, it feels to me, are headed your way. Okay, and I'll leave that with you in light and love. And you're definitely moving in the right direction for sure.
Sarah, you just gave Sarah a reading not too long ago. She says thank you.
Oh, thanks, Sarah. I hope it helped. I hope it helped.
It's fabulous.
I know. I don't know who I'm reading for because I can't read. We can't read the screen, or I can't see the names of who they are. Paula knows who they're for. Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I'm not telling her.
She's not telling me. No,
she's got to tune in to your energy.
That's what I want to be able to do. Yeah,
works?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely what I'm doing is connecting to your energy, and I'm asking my spirit guides to connect to your energy and your higher self and spirit guides, and that's where I'm getting this from.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
I'm having a little. You know what? I'm sorry, Ange. I went and I did a speech earlier today, so I'm a little my energy's down just a little bit. So
gotta eat a banana.
I gotta eat. You know what?
We always eat bananas. We always eat bananas here at Santosha.
I had beets, but I didn't have bananas.
Oh, beets are good too.
I know they're really yummy.
Yeah.
So before we take some more readings, I thought it would be good if we talked a little bit about helping our family and friends, helping other people.
Oh, yeah.
We talk a lot about the fact that we would love for you to pay it forward, and just pay somebody a compliment. But when you actually physically help somebody, that's another ball of wax, right? And
absolutely.
Another great way to just to increase the vibe, increase the energy for yourself and for another person
and to help other people, because we're not always there. I feel like we need to be one and be there for other people, right, Paula? Even things like holding the door for somebody. Or today, I actually was at the grocery store. Went to Tops today, and I helped this lady who was having a hard time she had a case of pop or something, and she was having a hard time lifting it into her cart. So I helped her.
How nice of you.
Yeah, but it made me feel good, and
I'm sure she was grateful.
Yeah, but a lot of people walk by and don't do that, right?
And
So I feel like we need to do that more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier, too, about, it was last week where I believe it was a City of Tonawanda girl was honored.
Oh, this is an amazing story, yes.
She was just walking down the street and her neighbor's house was on fire and she helped to rescue her neighbor.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's really like, woo, that's crazy helping, you know, and thank God she was there.
Thank God she was, yeah.
And thank God she was, and, you know, she had enough kahunas to actually go and you know, and help that person.
Yeah, or she was kind of paying attention too, that she saw that. So yeah,
I think we are in a fog. You know, we got to get out of that fog and pay attention to what's going on around us. People need our help.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, we need to be there for each other, and that's what makes the difference. And I always think that like that's what we need to do like in the world today, right, Paula?
Absolutely.
Is to promote love and to be there. And if somebody needs something, you do it.
You want to lend that
one
helping
person at a
hand,
time.
you know.
Yeah.
Lend that helping hand, help somebody out. So I guess, you know, we're going to kind of ask you to, you know, every week we usually tell you to go ahead and pay it forward. So this week we're going to ask you to go and help somebody.
Yes.
You know, and it could be as simple as somebody
holding the door for somebody, right?
Somebody's struggling to get through the door. You know, I'll just throw in a quick story. I was going into the bank today. It was for a good reason. Yeah. It was just longer than expected.
Yeah.
Anyways,
one of those days.
So I went into the bank, and as I'm walking in, a nice gentleman opened.
I'll be right back, everybody.
Keep talking, I guess.
You just tell that story. I'll be right back.
So I'm walking into the bank, and this young gentleman opens the door for me, and I said, not only did I say thank you so much, but I said, thank you so much, have a great day. Yeah. And they said, wow, this gentleman looks around and goes, well, thank you. You have a great day too. So, you know, I just turned something around. You know, somebody did something nice for me. I'm going to do something right back at him, something nice. He helped me by letting me in the door, and maybe I helped him a little bit by adding a little sunshine to his day. So that's what we're asking you to do. That's what we're suggesting that you do is to do a little something for your neighbor. Do a little something for a friend, maybe. And
Here you go, friend.
Oh, hey!
I got myself water, and I got one. I got one for my friend
her
too.
Hair. She's getting water. Oh, cheers to everybody out there.
Cheers. Yep. We need some water. We keep talking, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we're
need a little water.
Chatty Cathy's here.
Yeah.
So I was just saying how, you know, we need to just do something for someone else. Now listen, if you are physically unable to do something like that, we're not asking you to go out and move mountains here or lift a bunch of bricks. You can, by helping somebody, that could be just a phone call and saying hi.
Oh, it is. It is. Somebody
checking
you have to talk
on a neighbor,
to.
you know.
I always think that too. You know, like we all have. I'm doing readings, but we all have intuitive abilities. Every one of us.
Yeah.
And we all get gut feelings. Like for example, how many times does like all of a sudden somebody comes to your mind, like a friend or a family or your child or something,
That's true.
and you kind of just you feel like you should call, or then you think, well, I don't want to call because I don't want to interfere and I don't know and whatever. But then you do, and you find out that person needed you.
Yeah.
So I always think it's so important to pay attention to our gut feelings always, and if you get the feeling to do something for somebody or to reach out or call somebody, do it.
Right.
Do it.
Yeah,
chances are that you're picking that up intuitively and they need that.
Right. Now don't be a bug though, or you know, don't be off the beaten path. Don't be like a stalker or anything.
Yeah.
Just do it. You're doing something nice for somebody.
Yep.
So let's get back to some readings. Kristen wants to know if there is any relationship advice for her.
Okay. Geez, you know what? I'm feeling like there's. I feel like there was a relationship somewhere along the line. If I kind of go back in the past, I feel like you've had a hard time, or maybe one that ended, and it was hard. And I feel like I'm seeing your heart, and I feel like broken heart. Things were. It was tough, and it always is when something ends. And I want to say that they're showing me here that you know every single thing that happens, it's like we learn from every single thing that there is, and they're showing me here you learned a lot from that experience. I feel like from past experiences, and they're showing me here that relationship wise, I feel like it's being with somebody that understands your heart and being with somebody that you feel connected to. And I want to say that I feel like I feel like you have that now, or they're showing me here that if I feel like you have that in your life now, and if I'm wrong about that, then that means it's actually really, really close. And what they're showing me here is making sure to I'm seeing the word fun is making sure to have fun and making sure that there's always that point of connection in the relationship, and making sure that even if you're together for a long time, to make sure that you still go out on dates. And I'm seeing going out on dates and planning those special times to make sure you connect, and that's the thing that's going to make it all work out. So I want to say that I feel like, it feels to me like you're in something. It feels good and it feels solid to me. And again, if I feel like you have that now, and they're showing me here, if not, then that means it's really, really close by, and I feel real good about it. And I hope that makes sense.
That's good. Are you leaving there with love and light?
Yes, and I leave that with you in love and light. Yes. Thanks, Paula. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just love that. That's like my favorite part of the reading.
The love and light.
The love and light.
And the prayer.
Yeah.
A lot of people like the prayer, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes my friends will come in and I'll start to give them a reading, maybe an impromptu reading. Mm-hmm. And I have one friend that'll say, "Wait, stop. I can tell you're giving me a reading. Say the prayer first." And okay. I'll say the prayer. I love the prayer.
Yeah, I love the prayer.
That's Elaine Thomas's prayer, actually, our Fellowships of the Spirit. That's what that is. Yeah.
You know, words of wisdom last week at Lilydale for the graduation.
Oh, she was amazing. Like her and Mark, both some of the best speakers ever, right, Paula?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, if you just joined us and you did not hear Ange make that announcement earlier today, or earlier this hour, is that Santosha is having its monthly service on Wednesday.
Oh, yes.
And Mark Thomas will be there. So this is your opportunity. If you have a hard time getting down to Lilydale for whatever that reason is, this is your chance to join us at what is the Meeting House? Is
the
it
Meeting House, 5658 Main Street in Williamsville, and it's a special evening. We meditate. We have our inspirational speaker, who is Mark Thomas. We have some energy healings going on, and then we also have readings, giving gallery stuff. So we have mediums that are giving messages like they do in Lilydale at the Stump.
And you never know who's going to show up.
Yes, you
Tim
never
Shaw.
know.
Tim
Shaw, Teresa Johnson. Teresa Johnson, if you're out there, we hope you're coming Wednesday.
We want
she
you
was
guys
amazing.
to come.
Yeah,
I know, both of them
amazing.
were great.
Kathy Wild.
That's true.
Yeah, lots of good
Who else?
people. Irene Lavin.
Somebody.
Me, I'll be giving a few readings.
Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Angie.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get her up there, though. It's like pulling teeth.
I know. Yeah. I'm very quiet.
She is.
Like me and Paula, we're very quiet, right, Paula?
Oh, we're so quiet.
Yeah.
You never know that we're around. Not. Yes, you know we're around.
Not.
So Holly says the last 2.5 years have been terrible for her, and she wants to know if better things are coming.
Okay. Holly, I feel like I feel like a lot of challenges, and I feel like a lot of lessons, and they're showing me here that even though it's been hard, it feels like there's been some good things that have come out of it too, and I feel like a lot of changes that you made in your life, and I feel like some of them you weren't planning on. They're showing me, not at all, but they're showing me that sometimes we go through times where it almost feels to me like things need to be excavated and things need to be, changed or almost like just pulled out of our lives, and it almost like it forces us to move in a different direction. And they're showing me here that that's what's gone on with you. I feel like over the last couple of years is it's been a time of excavation. It's been a time of change. It's been a time of a lot of lessons. And I feel like you were in this direction, and it's like you were forced to turn in a completely different direction. And I feel like where you're going over this next year is going to be so much better. And I want to say that I don't feel like you're ever going to look back and say, gee, I'm glad for everything that happened over the 2 years. But I feel like over this next year, it'll start to make sense, that you'll see that maybe some of the things that happened, again, I feel like lessons and a lot of personal growth and a lot of things that happened inside. And I feel like it's leading you to being, it feels like almost to like being on the life path that you really need to be on, and using your gifts and being around people that are the right people for you to be around. So they're showing me that that's where it's headed now. And again, I can see you like next year at this time looking back and saying, gee, my life's in such a good place. I still don't love everything that happened, but I can see what I learned from it, and I can see how it forced me to be in another direction. And it feels to me, again, I feel happiness. I can see you with a smile on your face. So they're showing me this next year is gonna be much, much better. Okay, nice. And I leave that with you, enlightened love. I hope that makes sense.
Oh, that's nice.
And it helps.
Yeah, that sounds great. You know, Karen just joined us, and she wants
Hi,
to
Karen.
know if there are any big changes in her life coming up soon, because she needs change.
Okay. I can feel that too, and I feel like career. They're showing me the words career and job wise, or like what you do mostly with your day, and I see some changes coming up there. Okay, and they're kind of. I feel like a grandmother that's stepping in from the other side of life for you, and I feel like she's showing me flowers. I feel like she liked flowers a lot, or liked this time of year, and I can see her handing you some flowers, and I feel like she's saying that you have to start doing some good things for you, because I feel like you do things for a lot of other people all the time, but they're showing me that you need to start doing, you need to make sure that when you're making your to-do list of all the things you're doing for everybody else, to make sure you're putting yourself on the list as well. She's saying that that's so important, and I also feel like this, she's kind of giving you a little bit of a push, and I don't feel like she was a real pushy person. It feels to me like she would have pushed you in more a subtle way, and I can feel her doing that, and she's saying, you know, step out of the box and take some chances and start going after your dreams. And she's saying that if you start doing that and just do it in little ways, and she's saying that if you just start doing like kind things for you, and that'll shift the energy that will help start you in a direction that will allow things to start coming into your life that are going to give you that change. So I want to say that they're showing me, you know, I keep seeing this, and actually Mark Thomas, I think, said this to me, that if you keep doing the same things, you'll keep getting the same results. So they're showing me start to do some different things, and it'll start to lead to some change. I keep seeing take some chances. I'm feeling like maybe there are some things that you've thought of doing and then you haven't done them because you've, you know, it's a lot, you know, everybody doesn't like change, and everybody, you know, it's easier to kind of keep doing things the same a lot of the times. But I feel like if you allow yourself, like they're showing me here, once a month, do something different, do something that you don't ordinarily do, and they're showing me that'll just cause a shift, and you'll see that it will lead to the changes that you need. Okay, and I'm seeing it being in career wise. I see something different coming for you career wise, and I also feel like even the people in your life, like I'm seeing some different people coming in that are almost going to align more with you and your interests and what you want to do, and they're showing me that will create that change. Okay, so I feel like I'm seeing 6 months, and I feel like within 6 months you're going to start to notice some of that change. It's going to be really good. Okay, and I leave that with you in light and love. I hope that makes sense.
Change is really good.
Change is good.
People get so frightened by change. Yeah. You know, oh no, I you know, I'm used to my daily life, everything being the same all the time. But you know, change is the variety.
It's necessary.
Of life. You know, it's
necessary
the spice of
sometimes.
life.
Yeah,
it is for you to be able to open a new door and begin a new chapter in your life. You have to change. Something has to change, right? You're looking at it that way.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. And taking a chance, I think sometimes too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if you do that, it's going to lead like I do remember that phrase, and I think it was Mark Thomas who said that, who we're going to have at the worship service on Wednesday. That if you keep doing the same things, you keep getting the same results. So if you want change, sometimes you have to do something different, right?
Yeah. Apparently there's a couple of people out there that say we're coming in and out, so we're not having any of that notification here that we're coming in and out, so we're sorry if we come in and out. If you've missed a question or missed something that we've said, just message us in and we'll get back.
If we're not answering your question, ask us again. But you know what? We have good news.
Angie has good news.
I have good news. So next Monday, the cable guy's coming.
The cable guy's
coming to Santosha.
Awesome.
Whoa, yeah, the Spectrum guy, and he's going to install. I don't understand this stuff, but we have only a 3 gigabytes or something, and we're going to have 16.
You got a mad box, babe.
Yeah, so that means that next time Paula and I go live, we're actually going to have a bigger screen, because we'll be able to go live on my iPad.
Yes.
And it'll make things better. You'll be able to see
fabulous.
us. And we won't go in and out, so we apologize for that. It's going to get better. But you see us clearly. Hi, Francie. Good, I'm glad you see us clearly. Hi, Mary. I can see. Hi, Mary. Mary can't log in. That's good. Mary, then use your phone. That's what we're doing, right?
Listen, Sarah is asking a question here. She said she wants to know if
hi, Sarah.
Solutions are coming soon. Some health issues that she's having.
They're coming soon. I want to say that I'm seeing this is make sure if you're not getting the correct answers, it's almost like I'm seeing look in some different directions. Like if the answers you're getting say, and of course listen to the doctor, but I want to say that it feels to me like you might even get advice, like get some of it from one doctor and then maybe some of it from another. Okay, so I'm seeing that. I want to say too that they're showing me here. Take a look at. I feel like always listen to the doctor. I mean that's an important thing is when going to them and hearing their advice. But I'm also seeing look in other directions too. Okay, like maybe you're taking some vitamins or some supplements that are going to. They're showing me here balance things out for you. So whatever the doctor's giving you, like talk to somebody who knows, like a nutritionist or somebody. And I want to say that I feel like it's about getting balanced out, and it feels to me like you are heading in that direction and that things are going to get better. And they're showing me here, listen, and then also trust your own intuitive, what's inside of you as well. Okay. And I leave that with you, enlightened love.
Intuition again.
Intuition, yeah.
Really important.
Well, to what makes sense to you,
Right.
I think you always need to do that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, trust you.
Yeah.
What feels right. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Hi,
Linda. I see Linda. Linda joined us.
Linda Shepard's there.
Oh, you want to talk about?
I was going to talk about plants, but
my God, talk about plants. Oh, it's that time of year. It's that
time of year. I'm going to put my phone down for just a second.
Paula, if for anybody who doesn't know, Paula is the owner of Blessings by Nature, which is an amazing. She comes and teaches at Santosha all the time, and she knows everything. If I have a question about plants, that's who I call.
I just love talking about plants, and I love talking about the fact that they've got meaning. What meaning do they bring into your life? It's so fun when people come up to, if I'm at a show somewhere, even when I'm here, or they stop me on the street and they say, oh, I recognize you. You're the lifeguarder. Oh, so I'm looking for some love in my life. What do I bring in? So, and I think I mentioned the last time, which was we talked about Annis bringing in love. But you've got something in here that helps bring in friendship.
Oh, should I get the plant?
You can.
Oh, right.
So a lot of you probably have this at home already. It's something called a Golden Pothos.
And this is actually, you know what? If Michelle Meyer is still on, Michelle, send some. Look at that. Your plant is still alive. Yeah, it is. It's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. Beautiful one. Yeah, we keep it up. We keep it up on the fireplace.
Careful!
Whoa.
Oh, don't fall
here,
over
I'll go put it back. Okay,
she almost fell over. So the Golden Pothos is great for friendship, among many other things, but that's a goodie. And it is one of those brown thumbers, I like to call. So it's one of those plants that, even if you have a hard time trying to keep a plant alive, this is a good plant to have. Now, if you have pets at home, not so good for the pets, okay? So specifically cats. So not so good for the pets, but great for friendship and bringing good chi into your home.
So it changes the energy,
it
right?
Does
plants,
change.
That's what it does. Yeah.
Plants absolutely change the energy. And let me see, what else was I going to say? Oh, and it's a great filter of air. Yeah. So it helps to filter the air as well. Most plants do. Some plants are a little better at it than others. My guess is that the Golden Pothos is a great one because it seems to almost feed off of whatever's in the air and whatever the energy is, and then it just keeps growing and growing.
Well, you can tell that a room feels better with a plant. It just
absolutely.
Does. Talk about what you told me about my African violet.
Oh, that your African violet helps to bring in prosperity and abundance.
Yes.
So the best place for that is usually in the room that you do your business or finances. So, which some people will be like, well, my room's kind of dark. I don't know if it's going to survive. It should survive. It shouldn't have a problem. I've had an African violet in my room forever. And it just has it brings a great vibe. Plus, a lot of times it has like a little purple or white flower or some kind of.
I have one in bloom right now.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I got one with a little purple flower.
Yeah,
and then,
beautiful.
if anything, if you're doing your business or your finances and you're like, sweating bullets are going, whew, that's a little difficult to deal with, and you look over at that plant and it's going to give you a little uplift.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome. And you know what else too? This is a little thing we forgot about this. But,
we did.
So we have a good friend, Christina, and what's the name of her company?
It is Mystic Pines.
Mystic Pines candles.
And think for a second.
And guess what? Christina is working on, and we finally got it. We're going to have these at Santosha. We have a Santosha candle.
Yes.
Smells so good.
Let me
So
smell that.
she made us a specialty candle. She came in to feel the vibe and to feel everything about Santosha, and it smells so good, right? It's a white mulberry cedar. So
nice.
Yeah. So we have a special. If thank Christina. I don't know if she's on, but we thank her. And if you ever see Mystic Pines, like her on Facebook, they have the best.
They were
best
at the
candles.
Central Terminal over the weekend. So
were they?
Yeah,
you
they
were
were.
there
They
too.
had a
You were
great
there too.
setup. So, yes, thank you to everyone who came out to the Central Terminal for the Erie County Holistic Expo. It was very nice. I love being at the Central Terminal.
I missed it. I wished I would have been there too. We
taught
had a workshop
class.
with Celeste Elliott.
So why
if
did you
anybody
talk
knows
about
Celeste
that?
Elliott, we taught a one-day intuitive development class here at Santosha. We want to thank anybody that was here for that too. It was great. It was great. We had a great day. But I missed the Central Terminal. Next year I got to put it a different day so I can hang out with my buddy at the Central Terminal.
And I talked to somebody yesterday, and they were like, I didn't even know what was happening. But and it usually happens every year, first weekend in June.
Yeah.
And what's great about it is that there's so much stuff going on there over the course of the day. It's usually like 10 to 6, 10 to 5, something like that.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of vendors there. There's some readers there. And then they have yoga there. I mean,
drumming circle.
Yeah,
all
imagine
kinds of
doing
exciting
that stuff
things.
in this middle of the Central Terminal. So,
Yeah.
I mean, really a great place. Plus, there's workshops and classes going on all day too. So,
I see Linda, amazing workshop. You were at the workshop.
Oh, yay, Linda.
I love that you were there. I loved
Awesome.
it. It was fun.
And then they also have tours while you're there, so you can go for a little tour of the Central Terminal too.
That's pretty awesome too.
Fun, and fun.
Yeah.
So let me just double check here and let's see if we can get another question.
Get some more questions. Okay.
Let me see here. If you have something to announce, you can announce.
Well, you know what? While Paula looks for a question, I'll just tell you what's going on at Santosha through the month of June, okay? So, again, we talked earlier about the spiritual worship service at the Meeting House. That's this Wednesday, the 7th at 7 p.m. And our special inspirational speaker is Mark Thomas. So we're thrilled and honored to have him, and you'll love him. You won't want to miss it. And we have, on Thursday, we have our Modern Day Spiritualist group, which is a discussion group. Yeah, and that's with Beth Hughes and Becky Wisniewski.
Oh, Becky's good.
Oh, Becky's good. Yeah. And Beth is
Beth
too.
is good too.
Yeah,
Beth,
Beth too. Yeah. And then on Saturday we have Peg Crawford, and Peg's going to be teaching Loving Myself workshop, which is based on all different things she has, like about doing good things for you and loving you. But Peg is a trained EFT specialist, which is tapping. Ooh. So she's going to teach like how to do things with tapping to get you to feel good. You know what? To love yourself.
I remember we did our spiritualist discovery group, our spiritual discovery group.
Yes.
Is that
it? Soul Discoveries.
Soul Discovery.
We had Soul Discoveries.
Thank God she's here to help me with the name.
I know. Neither one of us were not really like, what? What do we do? We don't remember.
Similar topic, but not quite the same. And we were talking about loving yourself.
We did. We had a different kind of loving yourself workshop. So Paula and I have Soul Discoveries, which is our once a month workshop to connect to your soul.
Because somebody you were inviting said, I'm good. I'm loving myself.
Yeah, she said, I've loved myself. I don't need to come,
That's awesome.
It is awesome. It's fantastic,
So that just made me giggle. Sorry.
Yeah, we did an amazing exercise, though, with where we had to, like, look in, we had to look into the mirror and talk about what you loved about yourself. See into your own soul, which we don't always do.
We don't, and that is a difficult thing for people to look in a mirror and look at themselves. A lot of us, we have mirrors in our house. I got 1 million in my house. Not on purpose, but I have an older home, so they're embedded into the walls. Yeah. And you tend to not want to look in the mirror all the time. Yeah. But every once in a while, you really should look in the mirror.
You should look in the mirror. Yeah, you should, and look into your own eyes and love yourself. That's an important thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's another. We have our Soul Discoveries is going to be embracing gratitude and intention in your life. So setting intention for what you want, and if we're grateful and we practice gratitude and what we're grateful for each day, we bring more of that into our lives because that's the energy that we connect to.
Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely.
It empowers us.
It does. Really. It does. So we hope you'll. That's on the 29th. Oh. I'm very organized this month.
You
with this.
are very organized.
Look at this. Kathy Wild. Thanks, Kathy Wild.
Oh, nice.
Kathy Wild makes us our schedule every month. But that's on the 29th at 6:30 with me and Paula. And we love teaching together.
We do.
Yeah.
We have a grand old time.
We do.
Plus, we think we do a pretty darn tootin' good job at sharing some good information with
Yeah, we
everybody.
do.
Yeah,
we do.
you know.
And it's fun. We're fun.
And
We're a
it's
lot of fun. We're a lot of fun.
We have a good time.
Yeah.
We're passionate about what we do.
Yeah, we are.
and-
We are.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are. So we hope you'll join us for that.
So, can I interject here and have
Yeah.
you do a reading
Absolutely.
for just a second?
Yeah.
Because there have been several people that have bopped in here. The most recent one, I think, here is Ellen. And
Hi, Ellen.
she is asking about Amy's health issues. Now, I don't know who Amy is, but
Is there a couple people asking about Amy's health
Yes,
issues?
yes,
Oh, okay.
there are. So I'm sure they're all somehow connected because we do have people here that are friends, but they want to know.
It's a challenge. It feels like some kind of a health challenge that's going on. And I don't know if what I'm picking up on this is it almost kind of feels to me like it's taking a little while to figure out like what to do or how to treat this and how to make this be where it needs to be in a good positive direction. And I want to say that they're showing me. I keep asking questions. Don't just go to the doctor and be satisfied with the answer. Keep asking questions because it feels to me like this. I feel like this can be reversed or this can be turned around. But what I'm seeing is I keep seeing question marks. I'm seeing lots of question marks, and I'm feeling keep asking questions and research it yourself somewhat as well. Okay, so I'm seeing that and going prepared to the doctors, and I feel keep asking lots of questions, and it feels to me that if ask the right questions to the right people, and you'll start to see results. That it feels to me like this can be turned around, and I hope that this is making sense. I don't have a clue what I'm talking about here, but I hope this is making sense and helping.
But you understand.
Let me know if it is. Yeah, I understand. Yes, no, I understand. I'm giving you what I just hope that I'm addressing the question that you're asking.
Okay. That's good. I hope that they're able to.
I just feel like ask a lot of questions. Get to those doctors and ask. Just keep asking questions, and it almost feels to me one door will open another door, and it will lead to where this can be in a better place.
That's good.
Okay. I hope that helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love and light.
And I leave it with the love and light. Yeah, I forgot the love and light.
Thank goodness.
Was my
I'm
sister
here.
was Melanie asking that too about Amy?
I don't
Melanie,
know.
were you asking that question?
I don't know.
Some heart smell if you were.
Okay, we'll wait for the hearts, maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe
Well,
not.
see. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
I was going
Hi,
to ask
Danielle.
something. I was going to ask
Denise.
you a question.
Hi, Denise.
Oh, here. Listen, I have a question.
Oh,
for
thank you for Amy. Okay.
you. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so that helped, Karen?
I hope so.
Okay, I hope so too.
So listen, I have a question, and sometimes we bring it up and sometimes we don't. So, everybody's different how they get readings.
Yes.
So how they get messages. I'm not going to say how they get readings, how they get messages.
Yes.
So explain how does it work for you, Ange?
Well, first of all, like I believe this, and I was trained that readings are for healing purposes, and I always set my intention that I want to give messages that are going to be for the highest and best of the person that I'm giving them to, and I feel like I'm connecting to my higher self and my spirit guides who connect to your higher self and your spirit guides, or your loved ones on the other side of life. I can connect with them as well, and then I what happens is I start to see pictures, or I get feelings, or I get words, and I just start. I trust it. So a lot of it, we're all intuitive. Every one of us is, and what I've learned over the years, I've been doing this for over 30 years now, is I've learned how to trust. Yeah, I'm getting old. I can see her over there going, woo, woo. You're admitting that, huh, Angie? Whoa. But anyways, look at all those. Whoa. Woo. Never admit that you've been doing something for 30 years. It gives a lot away. Right, Paula? But anyways, so what was I saying? So that's what happened.
You were a giggle fest.
Yeah.
You were saying you've been in the biz for 30 years.
I've been in the biz over 30 years, I think I said. Woohoo, woohoo. So anyway, so but you know what though? What it really is trusting, because we all get it. We all get gut feelings, or we just get knowing senses that we need to do something, or this is right for us, or this is wrong. And if we just trust it, that's the whole key word. We're all set. We're all set.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you don't just connect with people; you can connect with animals too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can connect with animals. Yeah.
Well,
in fact, if you talk to Melanie, my sister down there, I've done quite a few animal readings for True Blue Animal Rescue, and helped some animals get adopted or stay in their forever homes. Right, Mel?
So we have a question for. It is an animal question from Kathy.
Okay. Hi, Kathy.
She wants to know if anything is coming in for Rudy the horse.
Oh, a horse. Okay. Is Rudy here?
Well, she says
coming in for him?
If he's alive, or if he's gone on to the next.
I almost want to say that I feel like a horse that's stepping in has gone over to that's crossed over at the Rainbow Bridge, because I feel that animals cross over the Rainbow Bridge, and I want to say that I feel like this horse, whoever the owner was of this horse, I feel like this horse was so grateful to have this owner, and almost as though I feel like the horse maybe went through some hard times, and I feel like the horse then I don't know if it was rescued or wound up with whoever, I can't remember the name of who you just said asked that question, but I feel like ended up, and I want to say that I feel like this horse comes through with lots and lots of gratitude to let the person know that rescued it or saved it or gave it a good life, like at the end of its life, that the horse really appreciates it, that they really know that. So I feel that. I also want to bring in too that I feel like there's a couple of horses. My sister, if anybody doesn't know, has an animal rescue in Texas, and she rescues animals, horses, dogs all the time. And I want to say that I feel, Melanie, that I feel like I'm bringing in your horse, and I feel like two of them with you. I see one that was white, and then maybe one that was black, and white. I feel two horses, and I feel them stepping in and letting, almost like nuzzling you. Okay, I feel like nuzzling you here and here on the sides, and just letting you know that they're with you too. I feel like one of them, for sure, is the one that passed the most recently, who I feel when you go out to the barn I feel like that horse. I feel like this might be Pat's, your first horse, who I feel steps in and is with you all the time, especially when you're out in the barn. I feel like he watches over the barn. He always kind of did when he was here in the physical, but I feel like now that he's crossed over to the other side, I feel like he still watches over the barn, and he has his ways of keeping things in line out there with all the horses out there. So I'll leave that with you, Mel, in love and light. Okay?
Your
I know you weren't asking me that question, but it popped in.
Your sister did say that you've done some awesome readings for her.
Yeah, she said, we've done that.
Thank you from Mel, for sure, right?
Yeah, love you, Mel.
So we have Anita that joined us, and she wants to know if there's any chance that she will find love again in this lifetime.
And what's the first name again?
It is Anita.
Hi, Anita. Yes, I feel like I'm seeing a huge yes with that. I see it big, like yes, 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 yes. Okay, and I want to say that what they're showing me here is it's taking chances, and I think I might have said that to somebody earlier. Is I feel like take some chances and let people know. Okay, I don't necessarily know that you have to go on Match.com or Fish in the Sea or whatever those are. Is I want to say that what they're showing me here is just start telling people fish in the sea, go fish or something, whatever that one is, I don't know. But anyways, so I feel like they're showing me is what you just start telling people that that's what you want in your life, and that you wouldn't mind having set your intention. Okay, set your intention that's something that you really want in your life, and allow yourself to daydream about it, because when we daydream, we visualize, we draw things into our lives. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling for you, is just start letting people know that that's what you want in your life, and start setting your intention that this is what you want. Okay, and let yourself start visualizing it. Law of attraction. Darnell teaches law of attraction here at Santosha, but law of attraction that will start bringing it to you and drawing it into your life. But I feel like a big yes, yes, yes. Okay, and I leave that with you in light and love.
Fish in the sea, huh? Fish in the sea. Yeah. I can't believe that. That is super duper funny. That fish in the sea.
Our fish in the sea, or is it go? Is it what is that one? Somebody must know what that is. Match.com
There's no
or fish
in the sea, Doc.
There's not a fishintheseed.com, but what do I know? You know? What do I know? Yeah.
Reel in your partner today.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I see Anita saying? You're ready. And I want to say that I feel like you're ready too. And I feel like that's all you need to do is express it. And I want to say that I feel like your husband steps in with you as well. And I feel like sends an awful lot of love. And he wants you to be happy. He really, really does. And he's saying that you were a wonderful wife. You were a wonderful partner. And you gave so much to him that you have such a big heart. And he's saying you're never going to find anyone like me. Never. He's saying that, but he's saying that, and he's laughing, and he's saying, but you're meant to be with somebody, and he wants that for you very, very, very much. He's saying you have a big heart with a lot to give, and he wants to see you do that. So I want to say he's saying here he knows that you're ready to, and I feel like he'll help. He's going to help. He's going to play a part in this too to make sure that it's the right one for you. So I feel like you're ready as well, and I can just feel like I'm seeing all these hearts and flowers that he's sending you, and just he's saying that we were friends, and that was the best part of our relationship. We loved each other, but we were friends, okay? And he's saying that I feel all the time steps in and all the time just wants you to know. He's showing me flickering lights. If you're ever noticing any flickering lights, know that that's him around, okay? And I also feel like a picture that might fall down sometimes. It might be a picture of him, and it might not be, but I feel a picture that falls off a shelf or falls off a wall, or you have to fix it and straighten it out, that I want to say that I feel like he does that too. So be aware of those things, and you'll know that he's around when you see them, okay? And I'll leave that with you, enlightened love.
Well, looks like you were right on the money.
Yeah.
Anita is saying thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay,
yes.
good. Thanks, Anita. Thanks for confirmation. I appreciate the confirmation, you guys, too. I appreciate that.
So wonderful. So, you know what I think, Angie? We have about 5 minutes left. So we are going to wrap it up in about 5 minutes. It does go by fast.
Yeah.
You know? Well, we're rocking and rolling. We're a couple of crazy gals. And
we're a couple of, remember that? A couple of wild and crazy gals.
like Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
We're
wild and crazy gals.
We're crazy, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
No, we're right on the money.
Yeah.
But anyways, we want to thank everybody for joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much.
We've got about 5 minutes, so if there's somebody out there that wants to ask a question, ask your question now. Yeah. And we'll be back on in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Again on Monday.
Do you guys like Monday nights? Is Monday nights a good I think it is. Like that works for us pretty good too.
That's a good time. We're on from like 7 to about 8. About 7 to about 8.
Yeah.
Give or take a couple of minutes, just because sometimes, we get to chat.
Yeah, we do. We get chatting and eating. We usually have a little dinner or something.
A little nibble or two before we start.
Give us our energy.
Right. Well, we have to have a conversation, but we just don't hop on here,
Yeah.
Just talk forever, about whatever that pops into our. Well, we do a little.
Well, we kind of do. Yeah, we do a little bit. We do. Well, we actually have a plan. We actually do.
My hair there. Sorry.
Yeah. So remember, do things for other people. Like
be
kind to other people. I love that Ellen DeGeneres always says that. Be kind to each other.
Yes.
And I feel like that's so important. And notice too. Don't be so caught up in your day that you get so busy that you don't notice the person on the side of the road that might need some help, or the person that needs you to hold the door open for them, or the person that looks a little glum maybe at the grocery store. Give them a compliment or a smile.
Right.
Compliments are huge too. I think, right?
Big time. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was saying as you were zipping out of the room earlier to go get us beverages. That's okay, though.
Yes. I did a nice thing for my friend. I got myself just a water. I got her one too.
I know. How nice is she? That somebody at the bank opened up the door for me, and when I said thank you, I also told them to have a nice day, and they were like, "Oh," it was like, "Wow." They not only did they say thank you, but they said have a nice day and do that. Pay somebody a little
and smile
attention.
at somebody. You never know. Like some people, might be alone in their life and no one smiles at them. So smile.
Smile.
I feel like that's important. It always makes me feel better when I smile.
I know, me too.
Yeah,
makes me feel better. I know people probably look at me and go, "Oh."
I know they don't.
She's got a funny looking.
No, they don't. They say, "Look at Paula. We love your hair. We love Paula's hair." Send some hearts if you love Paula's hair.
Oh,
I love her hair.
Yes, it is. It's wild.
I do.
Today.
I love it.
It's very fluffy today and curly.
It looks really nice. You look good today.
Thank you, and so do you.
Well, thanks.
Absolutely stunning today.
See, we're good for each other, you know?
We are, right?
Yeah.
A couple of gal pals right here.
A couple of wild and crazy gals, you know, that's us. So anyway.
So there you go.
That's it.
So we're going to wrap it up
We're going to wrap it up, but we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yep.
We'll start coming every 2 weeks. And you know, if think about your questions. Like if you want me to, if you have some plant questions or you have some questions that you'd like me to tune in and get some guidance for you or connect with somebody on the other side or whatever, you know, you can even send your questions ahead of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and you know what else too?
Send them to Angie.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, you can send them to me.
Or either one of us, you know. You know, and Melanie's going to be here in town pretty soon. We're pretty excited about that. So Melanie, are you going to go live?
She likes my hair.
Oh, see, Melanie's nice. Melanie's really nice. Melanie's nice. So Melanie, when you come to town, maybe we'll bring Melanie on, and you guys can meet my sister, and we'll have Melanie go live with us. Yay!
Yay!
We're
Love
excited.
it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet her in person.
I know.
Well, it kind of mattered that one time on. What the heck did we do? FaceTime or something?
Something
right?
that we. Oh yeah.
In a class. That was fun.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway,
Are you getting tired?
I'm getting a little tired now. We need some bananas, you know.
Yeah, we do.
So
okay.
All right. So love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and because we know your time is valuable, so we appreciate that you tune in and watch us. We
Absolutely.
really do, and we hope that we're helping.
Yeah,
you know, helping out and giving
just
some.
a reminder, if you're tuning in now and you're like, dang, I just tuned in, oh man. But we're gonna post this on our YouTube channel.
It'll be on our YouTube channel. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel.
Of course we do. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, yeah. So look for us, Fireside Chat with Angie and Paula, and it comes up. I looked the other day, and it actually does come up. Yeah.
Did you say OMG?
Oh, I went, whoa, look at that. Look at us.
Are you subscribing to our channel? You need to subscribe to
it, yes. And the other thing, too, remember this, too. This Wednesday at the Meeting House is spiritual worship service with Mark Thomas, co-founder of Fellowships of the Spirit, one of the best inspirational speakers I have ever heard. He's amazing. So come on down. Starts at 7 o'clock. Again, I'll be giving some readings, and there'll be a lot of other mediums there. Hopefully, Tim Shaw and Teresa Johnson among them. You know, that'll be hint. Yeah, giving some messages. So we hope for that, and some energy healings. And Mark will be talking. We do some meditation. It's a real special evening. So we hope to see you.
It'll be a great evening. Come on down, folks. We thank you again for joining us. Remember to reach out and help someone.
Yes.
Spread a little love.
Pay it forward. Be kind to others.
Absolutely. So everybody have a great night.
Yep.
We'll see you at the service on Wednesday, and then we'll see you right here in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.